first of all, just would like to welcome some people that we haven't seen in a while. We're so glad that Dave's wife Sharon came, and Mike and Angela Merriweather, who can never escape us. They try to escape, and yet we just keep pulling them back in. But I just want to tell everybody, well, oh, and our Miss Nilda, where is she hiding out? Over there. Yes. First of all, I just want to tell everybody how much I love each and every one of you. And just, can we turn that down?
There's the volume button. The big knob. There you go.
It's so... First of all, it's very exciting to have such a huge team, and knowing that we've got probably half the team not able to make it tonight. So we have a lot of people. For those of you that don't know, there are a lot of people on the team. You know, some of you just do once a month or twice a month. And first of all, I'd like to, well, that probably is not first. It's probably now third of all. But I just want to thank you all for hanging in there with the changes this year, where you had to do the whole weekend. I know that was really tough for a lot of you. But it has really helped what sanity level that I've had left to just be able to work with the same team all week. And it's made, you know, Tuesdays, way better for me. But I just want you all to know that this is like the best team ever. That I mean, the best. I would not choose to be anywhere else but with you guys. And you're all just so amazing and just so great. I mean, everybody has such an amazing attitude, and I just love working with each and every one of you, and I'm looking forward to a lot of years to come. But, okay, so I also want to apologize, first and foremost, because this year has been rough. You know, you guys are the only ministry that volunteers that have to be there all the services, and there's not really anywhere for you to sit, and I'm working on that, and as soon as we get back in that other building, we're going to make a place for you guys to sit in between services. This coming year...
When are you promising that?
Yay, that's perfect timing! And what I want to do is, Pastor Hinney and I were talking about this, and one member of the team actually suggested this, and I thought it was a great idea, having like an iWorship class. First for all the members of the team, because all of us come from totally different backgrounds. There's some of us that have come from pretty much every denomination imaginable, and I love that. I think that's the coolest thing. So I really want to develop a curriculum for the iWorship so that we're all on the same page. And so that's another exciting thing coming this year. And I really want to make more of an opportunity for us to be together on some level. I'm thinking about maybe some different kinds of small groups. We're having our planning meeting this coming week, and I want to make it available for us to be together more. And I know it's been kind of disjointed, and because during services everybody kind of goes and does their own thing, where we used to be of a place and everybody could kind of chat, and there's really never the same team at the same time every week, you know. So that makes it hard for us to gel, you know. And with all the different things that I'm doing now other than the worship team, my focus has not, you know, been totally on the worship team by any stretch of imagination. So I thank you all for bearing with me for that. But I really want to make us a family, you know, and to be really the one heart, one mind, one voice. That's our total theme. And I just want to read you, you know, you guys, I sent it out to you, the theme verse. I do it every year, and this year I have 2 of them. And here goes. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, Matthew 5:21 through 25 in the Message says, "You're familiar with the command to the ancients, do not murder. I'm telling you that anyone who is so much as angry with a brother or sister is guilty of murder. Carelessly call a brother idiot, and you might find yourself hauled into court. Thoughtlessly yelled stupid at a sister, you are on the brink of hellfire. The simple moral fact is that words kill. This is how I want you to conduct yourselves in these matters. If you enter your place of worship, about to make an offering, and you suddenly remember a grudge a friend has against you, abandon your offering, leave immediately, go to this friend, make things right, then and only then come back and work things out with God." And to go along with that, Philippians 2:1 through 4 in the Message. "If you've gotten anything at all out of following Christ, if his love has made any difference in your life, if being in a community of the Spirit means anything to you, if you have a heart, if you care, then do me a favor. Agree with each other, love each other, be deep-spirited friends. Don't push your way to the front. Don't sweet talk your way to the top. Put yourself aside and help others get ahead. Don't be obsessed with getting your own advantage. Forget yourselves long enough to lend a helping hand." So that's a lofty goal, I think, for me, number one. But I really felt like God is saying to me personally, as the worship pastor, that I want our worship to be on a different level. And I just keep thinking of a garden hose and the water that comes through it. And you know that if in the summer you're thirsty and you want to take a drink and you just turn it on and you try to drink from it and it tastes like the hose. And if you let it run for a while and you get that taste out, if you drink it, it just tastes like water. And that's my goal for this year, is for our worship to not taste like the hose. And so that starts with me. And so many times, you know, it's hard when we come in. And this year, I know I can look around and just see, if I look at your faces, there's all of us have been through a lot of crazy things. We've been through, you know, just our personal family. You guys know we've had sickness, we've had you know, financial issues. I mean, we pretty much have faced everything in our family. Our church family has been through all kinds of crazy stuff, and I look around at each and every one of you, and I know you've lost loved ones. You guys have had financial pressures. You guys have sicknesses, and there's and just pressures at work, and just a crazy, crazy year. And I'm ready for 2011 to be over. And I was talking to Pastor Hinney and Pastor Brandon, and we were talking about how just there's such a great feeling of hope for 2012. And I just feel like the church as a whole, and then us as a major part of the church, because we're all leaders, and you guys already know that you know, as far as we're concerned, if you're on the platform, that makes you a leader. So each and every one of you that is part of the team, you lead. People see you, and they see you up there, and they observe you around. And so we all, you know, have to set an example. And number one, it's this, that we love each other. Are we all going to agree all the time? No. But I know that it's just as far as it depends on me. We can't make anybody do anything or change other people, but as far as it depends on us, that we live at peace with all men, so that when we come together, even though maybe we've had a horrible week or a horrible morning or a horrible afternoon or whatever, but when we get there and we're ready to worship, that we can just let it go and we can just give our gifts to God and worship. And I do believe that you guys do that, even though it's sometimes it's really, really hard. But I just want us to really even get there more next year. And where we can just really stop being self-conscious and just be God-conscious, and really usher in a presence of the Lord that you know, not that, I mean, I know the presence of the Lord is there every week, but I just really feel like it's going to go to a whole other level. I don't know if any of you have that feeling. Yeah. But I just am very excited for this coming year and what, I mean, you've seen, those of you that have been around the past few months and then, you know, the worship has been building and getting, and of course, you know, for those of you that have never seen Pastor Henny worship, and when we were doing our worship small groups, you don't know, but Pastor Henny is a worshiper and can really flow in the Spirit, and just the little bit that he's been doing it lately has been so awesome, and he's so anointed in that as well. And so I just feel a lot of opportunity for that coming on. So I'll just give you more details later on as we work things out, but I just wanted to just briefly give you that little vision for next year. And I want to ask those of you, you know, we lost our team mom to work. So I feel like the care aspect of the worship team has really been lacking, and I've dropped that ball. So I'm apologizing for that. And I really want to ask that if there's someone here that wants to step up and help me as far as the care aspect, I will not reveal all my secrets, but just I have a little system now where I'm keeping track of who's missing, and I'll just leave it at that, so that I can just, because instead of just like, I haven't seen so-and-so in a while, or, you know, or what's going on, not to be, you know, big sister, but so that I could say, hey, you know, I need to call some so-and-so, I need to email because I haven't seen them. You know, maybe I know you're on the schedule once a month, but then you're not there the rest of the month. So I'm working on a system to be able to follow up, because sometimes if something's going on and you guys don't let me know, you know, I don't know. I mean, we don't know to pray for you. We don't know if you need help. And so I really want to be better about that in this coming year. So if there's anybody that feels like you want to help me with that, because we used to have section leaders and kind of things happen with that, but I really want to, not that I even remotely think that I'm Moses, but, you know, that whole, or would even want to be, but you know how I need to delegate more. And I have delegated in the past and had to take back. And so this past year I took back a lot on me and dropped a lot of balls. But I want to be able to delegate some of the care aspects. I mean, we haven't celebrated anybody's birthdays, and, you know, I really, and, you know, I'm finding out so-and-so was sick, and so I really, really want to be better about that, so that we can feel, so that you can feel how much you're cared about instead of just words. I mean, hopefully you guys know that I really care about you all. But I don't want it to just be empty talk. Oh, I love you, church hug, because it's not like that. And so I want to show my love more by making sure that everybody is taken care of. Because, you know, I know that I'm not old enough to be your mom, but I feel like I feel like you're my family and you're my kids. I mean, I realize my immediate family is part of it, but I want you all to know that it's like all of you are my family, not just my blood family. Each and every one of you, you feel like family to me, and I want you to feel it more. I want to be able to show it more. So that's my speech. It's, I'm sorry, I'm going to do better speech. But I love you, I love you, I love you. And anybody have anything that you want to say? Real briefly, and then we'll go back to having fun. Because normally, we're not serious at these whatsoever, but I never get everybody together.
Well, for not being serious, I've never heard a woman say I dropped a lot of balls. I'm just saying. Merry Christmas.